All right, everyone. Welcome to Don's modeling desk, or Don's messy desk, as it happens to be. Uh, what's going on, Jody? Oh, Jody's muted.
I'm here.
There we go.
I muted because I was moving some stuff around. I didn't want to make too much noise.
Oh,
How
you're
you doing
good,
tonight,
man.
buddy?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. I just got some presents in the mail.
Oh, nice. That's always good.
I got some custom decals for the Miranda Hornet
Oh, nice.
from one of my viewers, Trenton Bennett, and he sent me a set of decals with Aztecs and everything. So that's going to be cool to do.
Oh, he makes custom decals?
No, he bought them for me from GCals, I think, because he
Decals.
commented on my video, "What's the ship going to be called?" And I said, "Well, it's just going to be the Reliant because those are the only decals I have." And he said,
Right.
"Well, how about some custom decals?" And he offered to send them to me. So I said, "Sure." So it's going to be called the USS Trenton after his name.
Nice.
Why not?
Nice.
Yeah, because the name doesn't matter as long as it's not the Reliant.
I need to get a hold of
Reliant
them and
anymore.
see if they could make me a decal for the Orville.
They absolutely can.
Because
How's
there's only
everybody doing tonight?
one decal on the Orville.
Yeah, just the name, eh?
Yeah.
There's no little details or anything like that?
No, just some panels, but I can paint them.
Yeah. Trent's here. Hi, Trent. He says, "Hey,
What's up,
Gandhi
Trent?
and Jody," but he means Donnie.
Gandhi and Jody.
And he says, "Donnie, LOL." We got Stephen Haynes. How you doing, Stephen Haynes?
What's up, Stephen?
Good to see you again, buddy. Says hi to Donnie.
So we got 2 commenters and 2 lurkers.
2 lurkers. We got Mary watching from the TV in the bedroom.
Ah, there's one.
And we may have some other guests later on if they decide to
stop by.
Yeah. I can't post links in somebody else's chat or live stream while I'm watching, but I was in there chatting with 3D Painter and I told him what was going on. And he said, "Oh, cool, might stop by and check that out.
That'd be cool."
And, some of the other viewers are interested in seeing the 350 scale Orville.
Well, I got this section finished on the Friday stream.
Oh, that's looking good.
Did you see it Friday?
I was there.
You were there?
Yeah, I seen at the end when you're
yeah, I think everybody probably seen it.
Oh yeah. You haven't done any more progress since then?
Oh, this section is finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you do around the windows there? Did you sand around that or just paint a little white?
It's just got a little white on it.
Okay.
I was trying to get the paint in there. You know, I used well, you can't see it now. There's a light box there, but those window frames are made out of red plastic.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to get those painted.
I was trying to get a little white on them.
Yeah.
And mostly what I did was paint the outside of it white.
Okay. That's the little ladders that you 3D printed?
Yes.
Right on. I'm glad that worked out for you.
Yeah, I used little ladders on this side. This side is the side I did.
Yeah, you made them all individually.
Yeah. Before you gave me the ladder idea, which was awesome, Jody.
I wish I would have thought of it sooner, though. It didn't dawn on me until after your stream was over, and I was like, "Oh, you know what?"
That was so much easier. It just took a few minutes to find the STL for a ladder, and then resize it appropriately in the slicer.
Yeah.
Bam.
Easy enough.
Yes. But I'm going to try to build this box the same as I built this one. Just one big box.
Yeah.
And that'll get these lights and these lights.
Yeah, that's all you need. Perfect. Well, I scoured the interwebs once again today. And if you guys got your trivia hats on,
Uh-oh, Jody's got more trivia.
if there's any Doctor Who fans in the house.
Me?
Yeah. That's what gave me the idea last week. I said, oh, maybe I'll get some Doctor Who questions for next week. And that's what I done did.
That's what you done did?
15 of them. Yeah, I got 15 of them. And I'm making an effort to help keep a more consistent scoring system this time. So I've labeled the questions.
The scoring's just for fun anyway, so.
Yeah, but it's more fun if you know where everyone stands. And there's no arguments about who gets what points.
Is this classic Doctor Who trivia or new Doctor Who trivia?
It's all Doctor Who trivia. So there's
nice.
It's gonna be mostly the classic stuff. It's whatever things I found that seemed interesting to me. And I made questions out of them.
Classic Doctor Who is the real Doctor Who.
Well, apparently there have been very, very many Doctor Whos.
There have.
I should have made that one of the questions. How many doctors has there been? I didn't.
Too many.
So the points will increase in value, starting at 1 point, and then 3 points, and then 5 points.
Nice.
So, what I'm going to do, Trent says, I know nothing about Doctor Who. Well, neither did I until I wrote these 15 questions. What I'm going to do is only award points to the first correct answer.
To the first. Okay.
Yeah, the first person to give the correct answer will get whatever points I have determined before I ask the question. I'll tell you how many points it's worth, so we all know. I wonder how the flight's going for the other guys that are on their way across the pond to go to the old.
I don't know. I hope it's going good.
I also got a package from Howard today, and I'm not sure if he got what he was supposed to get or if he got what he thought he was getting, because he said he was getting me some plastic sheets for like some plastic sheets of styrene for scratch building. And I got these really big sheets of like soft foam, like styrofoam sheets for like other kinds of building. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, they're not styrene. They're styrofoam.
Not, yeah. They're like packing material, like when you open a box with not the squeaky hard styrofoam, but the sheet rubbery stuff.
Oh.
It's like big sheets of that.
Maybe he boo-booed.
It says it's for let me just look at it again. It says it's for modeling, but it's for making like model architecture, like facades.
Yeah, a lot of people that do facades and a lot of people that do wargaming use
so it says use in place of styrene and balsa wood. Flexible, lightweight, easy to cut. Yeah, so it's a little denser than that packing material stuff, but it's not hard plastic styrene.
Right. A lot of people will use that to shape whatever it is they're making and then cover it with white glue or plaster or something like that.
Yeah. Like it's kind of looks like the stuff that they use in cosplay, but real thin. It's like 3 millimeters thick. So even then, it's still pretty thick.
Right.
Trent says it sounds like carving foam. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. It says for making facades and backgrounds for dioramas. Like it'll still be useful to me. Like I can use it for other things for sure. Definitely. So, are you guys ready to get quizzed?
Well, let's light this candle.
Doctor, let's light this candle. All right, guys. Like I said, the first person that gives me the correct answer is going to get 1 lowly point. Just 1. We're starting small here. Gordon's here. Right on.
Easier to count that way.
Maybe I'll give a minute or two for a couple more people to join in before I ask the first question. So you're duplicating the light box you made on the other side right here.
Yes.
And it's going to cover all the windows on the one section.
Correct.
Excellent.
Because you got all these windows along here.
Yeah.
And then you've got these.
Yeah.
And they're all white. So one light box should do the job. It did on this side.
So Gordon says hi, Donnie.
What's up, Gordon?
And hi, Steven and Darth, and everyone else says hi.
Let me make sure this light strip is working.
You do that. I'm going to go replenish my coffee, and then I'll come back and we'll start the questions.
Sounds good. So what's everybody doing tonight? You just sitting watching, or you working on something?
Well, I'm playing around with my original series Galaxy class Enterprise.
I saw that. That should work good. I saw that when you first came on the stream.
Yeah. I tried some of that cool color shift paint that Ken sent me to paint up the base of it there. And it looks pretty dang cool. Like you said, it looks like a deflector dish.
Yeah. Is that the Turbo Dork paint?
It is Vallejo.
Oh, Vallejo. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The Shifters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just called The Shifters, and there's some pretty cool colors, man. I used some of it on the Klingon 7D there. So I got some reflective green. It goes from like a light sort of violet purple, and then when you turn it into the light, it turns green.
Yeah, they have
Blends in with the rest of the ship, and then depending on how you're looking at it, refracts different colors. It's pretty cool.
They have several different sets of that Vallejo color changing paint.
Yeah.
I've never tried the Vallejo color shifting paint.
Well, I had no problems using it. Sprays really nice.
Don't tell Ian that. Ian thinks that all Vallejo paints are terrible to airbrush.
I think they're fine.
As do I.
Painting the reflective coat on there. Nice,
Yep.
nice, nice.
With some nice, high quality apple barrel craft paint.
Yeah, I got the same stuff. Not as big of a bottle, but I got the same stuff.
I got a big bottle of the white for doing this, and a big bottle of the black for light blocking. Because I mean, it doesn't have to be great quality paint, just for light blocking and light reflecting.
No, and that stuff tends to be thicker, anyways.
Yeah, really thick.
Yeah, like as long as you use a brush and spread it on there, you're good. You can put it as thick as you want.
Get a couple
Here's
coats on there.
Cameron's here.
What's going on, Cameron?
Says good evening, Donnie, Jody, and everyone in chat. Good evening, Cam. How's it going, buddy?
Jody brings fans along with him.
Cameron, you got your Doctor Who trivia hat on tonight, buddy? I know you're a Doctor Who fan, you and Johnny.
Oh, they like Doctor Who?
Yeah, so does my brother, and I told him we were going to be on tonight, but he's got to go to bed real early. He's like, oh, I'll be in bed by 8 o'clock, man. I'm like, all right. All right.
Well, does he have to get up super early?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have to get up about 4.
Nope, there goes your compressor or something. You flashed black.
Turned on my... Did it flash black?
It flashed black, yeah.
Weird. All I did was turn on my little power station over here for this heat gun.
Yeah, I think whatever. It just sucks the power out just for a second. Weird.
I think I need to get a UPS or something.
What's that mean? Not the postal thing.
No, uninterruptible power supply.
Okay.
You know, they have like a battery backup in it. You know, the idea is that if the power goes out, the UPS will keep your computer or whatever running, you know, for 2 or 3 minutes while you close everything and shut it down before the power, you know, before it gets shut down.
Okay.
But one of the other benefits of a UPS is all the power goes into the UPS through the battery and then out.
Oh.
So all your power is getting like filtered through the battery. So any spikes or sags are leveled off by the battery.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I think I need to get a UPS to plug my cam link into so that it'll be getting a constant.
As long as it doesn't fry your camera out, it's not really that big a deal. It just fades to black for a split second. It's like a cut.
Yeah, that's true.
Between scenes, that's all.
It's just weird.
Howard's here. Cam says, doing good. It's been a while since he watched Doctor Who, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while either.
Howard's here. He says, okay, Jody fixed it. New package sent with extra. Well, I didn't have to worry about fixing it right away, Howard. I could have just at least showed you what I had first of all and see if that's what you meant to order in the first place. It might be what you wanted to send me.
Styrofoam.
Yeah. Like it looks like you could do some cool stuff with it. You can bend it around. It shows arts and crafts. It's called Woodland Scenics.
Oh yeah, Woodland Scenics is good stuff.
And it shows like models of a building and then like facades for dioramas, and then it shows like you could use this stuff for light diffusion big time. Betcha. I betcha.
Think light will shine through it?
Oh yeah, it's thin enough and it's white. I'm gonna try it.
I never
So Howard
considered
says, no,
styrofoam.
it was sheet stock. I've used it in a couple models so far. You know my Excelsior model there, where I put that deck of lighting behind the shuttle bay with like the emblem and all that. So that's got a piece of that stuff that you would get in a box, like when you unwrap your Omnifixo and it's in that little bag.
Yeah,
made it of like foam. Yeah. So it's similar to that, but it's thicker and a little more rigid than those little shipping bags of foam.
right.
So I've used some of that as a diffuser in the Excelsior, and I think I used a piece of it.
I never
bottom
considered
of
using
the-
that thin foam
Yeah,
for
it
a
works.
diffuser.
It works good. Just like Todd's thing with the milk jug thing there that
Yeah.
Keith on his
No, I've
promo.
done that.
Yeah, it does the exact same thing, but it's just a little thicker, right? You need
Matter
a
of
bit
fact,
more.
there's a strip of milk jug in my Bandai Falcon.
There you go. You just need a little more space for it because it's thick, right?
Right.
So
Well, it's not that thick, actually.
Well, the piece I used was a little bit thicker. It's like about 3 or 4 millimeters thick, which this stuff is about. I think it's it looks like it's about 1.5 millimeters thick. So it's not that thick. I bet you it'll work great. Unless I need to send it back. If I have to return it, Howard, let me know. So he says, fixed it. We got a new package coming. And then he says, nope, it was supposed to be sheet styrene. He says it should have been evergreen. I even sent clear and some patterned. No, that's not what I got. Can I put my
Amazon has not been the same lately.
camera on for a second so I can show Howard?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Should be able to just go down there to the bottom where your little camera picture is.
Okay. Unmute my camera. There we go.
Except it's black.
There. A second to start loading. So this is what it is, Howard.
Your camera's still black. Oh, there we go.
It's
Interesting.
sheets of this. And it's like foamy. Right? So it shows this stuff.
Neat.
Like it'll still be useful to me.
Jody, you can make anything useful.
So he says, keep it. All right.
That's
So
your talent, Jody.
Ask the first question. Well, yeah, I can use almost anything to get some use out of it, right? Nothing's garbage around here. Okay, so after I ask the first Doctor Who related question, I'm going to open that and check out how well light shines through it. So, Howard, Cameron, Trent, Stephen, Gordon, you guys listening?
Everyone. At everyone.
Right. Question 1. For 1 point, the Doctor has been known to keep what small object in his pocket? A. A Furby.
Easy question.
B. A teddy bear. C, a handkerchief, or D, a switchblade? What small object has the doctor been known to keep in his pocket? So the first correct answer will get the point. Howard says a hanky, a handkerchief. Gordon says a Furby.
Furby. Don't mess with me. I have a Furby.
Trent says D, a switchblade. Cameron says a Furby. So I'm just putting everyone's names on my sheet here. Who's playing? We got Cameron, we got Trent, we got Gordon, we got Howard, and we got Steven.
I have a Furby, and I ain't afraid to use it.
And we got Donnie. Because you don't know the answers to these either. Well, you might know some of the answers, but you don't know them ahead of time. So Howard says, well, they all had different things on their lapel. One wore
They
a
did.
celery. Yeah, not their lapel, though. He carried this in his pocket. I'm not sure which doctor. Maybe some of them, or maybe just one of them. It didn't specify, but it just says the doctor has been known to keep what small object in his pocket. We don't have any correct answers yet, if that clues anyone in. Steven hasn't given us an answer. A sonic saber. I think it's a sonic screwdriver.
Yes.
That is not the answer, though. Steven finally giving us an answer. He says C, a handkerchief. Oh, anybody else? Howard says yes, a screwdriver. Yes, he does have a sonic screwdriver. They took that away from him because the writers didn't want him to have too easy of a MacGuffin to get himself out of everything.
When did they take that away from him?
Sometime in the 90s.
No, they didn't. Even the newer ones had a sonic screwdriver.
Well, for a time, he didn't have one.
Maybe. I don't remember him.
Towards the end of the original one. All right, you guys. Nobody got this one.
C?
A
B?
Furby, a teddy bear, a handkerchief, or a switchblade?
It was a teddy bear?
It was. It was a teddy bear.
I didn't know that one then. I don't remember the doctor having a teddy bear in his pocket.
And Howard says, yeah, David Trent had one.
David Tennant?
David Tennant. Probably means David Tennant, yeah. The first of the new doctors, right?
It's been a while, though.
So there's Buck. All right,
What's
Buck,
up,
I'm going
Buck?
to give you one chance. Unless he was already listening. First question, Buck, for 1 point. I'm going to put Buck's name on my list here of quizzers. How you doing tonight, Buck? Good to see you here. What small item has the doctor... Oh, Doctor Who trivia, by the way. The doctor has been known to keep what small object in his pocket, Buck? A Furby, a teddy bear, a handkerchief, or a switchblade? Buck says a teddy bear. I was listening. All right. So I won't give you a point because if I do, everyone else will get upset with me. They'll accuse you of cheating, and they'll accuse me of playing favorites. He says that will be the only one I get. I don't know anything about Doctor Who either, Buck. I don't think too many people in the chat, except probably for Howard. Howard probably will answer most of these.
I like Doctor Who,
Nobody
but
got the first one.
I did not know that one.
My brother probably would have done good on this. He hasn't watched any of the new Doctor Who things. I think he watched the first couple of seasons, he said. He didn't mind it, and then he got uninterested.
I just couldn't do the whole Jody Whittaker thing.
Who was that? The blonde lady?
Yeah.
Was she not a good character?
Not really.
Buck says, I know nothing of this doctor you speak of. And then he says, hey, Trent. In my best.
Well, that's your loss, Buck.
Huh? Buck might get some of these.
He said he knows nothing of this doctor. I said, that's your loss.
Yeah, but Buck knows a lot about other stuff. Maybe he'll know this one. You guys ready for the second question? Question numéro 2. And this one is also for 1 point. Buck says, I will be the next Who doctor? All right, for 1 point, the first correct answer only will get the point. What year did the first episode of Doctor Who air on the BBC? 1959, 1961, 1964, or 1963? What year did the first episode air on the BBC?
I know this one.
Buck says 1964.
So
Howard
close.
says 1959. Steven says 1961. Darth Trent gives us one that wasn't on the options, 1968. Donnie Daughtry says 1963.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Well, you don't know the answers. I wrote these questions myself, so it's not easy to just Google them. And this is probably one of the easier ones. Donnie, 1 point. 1963. Trent said 69. That also wasn't one of the options, Trent. It was 59. 59, 61, 64, or 63. It was 63. He says, wait, Donnie can just say it. Well, yeah, but I said I will accept the first correct answer in the chat. And Donnie's just playing by the rules, man.
Well, that and last week or week before when you were doing trivia, you said, well, if you know the answer, put it in the chat.
That's right. Dawn's here. Howdy, Dawn. Howard says, Donnie, you're supposed to be modeling. He is modeling.
I am.
He's a fast typer. Gordon's, November 63. You got it, buddy.
I couldn't remember what month it was.
Model Mania 1976. Says, hey, Don. And he says, oh, Donnie must chat. Yeah. If Donnie wants to play, he's got to answer in the chat like everybody else. Everyone's saying hi to our friend Don Cartwright. Mr. Cartwright.
Oh, you mean numberless?
Numberless.
I don't know if he's numberless or not.
Not in my book, he ain't. He got a number.
No, he's just numberless in the YouTube chat usually.
Yeah, well, sometimes he gets in there.
Sometimes.
Buck says, oh, what a night. Everything will be all right. Late December back in 63. Piss off other Dawn. LOL.
That's my job.
Sing in the comments. A service I provide. All right, Dawn. You missed the first two, but the good news is I only accept the first correct answer and award points. And I determine the points before I ask the question, so there will be no confusion on who is in the lead and who's winning. No one will be cheating. No one will be favored. And it's Doctor Who stuff, in case you're just joining and you weren't already listening. Oh, and he says lights suck.
Lights are right.
Buck says correct answer. Oh, because I said I will accept the first correct answer. I do accept that, but I'm afraid it wasn't worth any points, though.
He accepts it. He doesn't award it.
Yeah, I accept it. Don says Seth MacFarlane. All right, Don. I'm going to put you on the board because we got D for Donnie, H for Howard, G for Gordon, C for Cameron, T for Trent, S for Steven, B for Buck. So I'm going to put OD for other Don. And I'm going to ask you guys for 1 point. Howard says, I'm just working on wood shit. Oh, did you eat like a lot of wood?
I didn't know wood shit.
Well, he probably needed some fiber, so he ate some bark. And then he's having a hard time. You need one of those paint stirring things, Howard. H is for hillbilly. Hillbilly Howard. Don says, well, I suck on Doctor Who. Never saw a second of it.
You missed a good show, Don.
You'll have to start guessing, buddy.
And guess what?
Number 3.
The TARDIS has lights.
The TARDIS does have lights on the outside and on the inside.
Yes.
So, number 3 for 1 point. How many years passed between the last episode of the original series and the relaunch by Russell T. Davies? Was it 16 years, 14 years, 21 years, or 19 years? Howard says, got one vibrator or you steal the wife's. Well, if she had one, I probably would have taken it to use to mix paint if I knew that worked. And Buck says, correct answer for 1 point. Howard says 20 years. Buck says 19 years. Don says more than one. Howard's getting another guess at 21 years.
I don't think
so your options are 16 years, 14 years, 21 years, or 19 years. Cameron saying C, 21 years.
I think it was more like 16. I don't think it was quite 20 years.
I don't think so either. Howard says I gave an answer without the multiple choice. Yeah, he did answer before I even read the options. Trent says 69 years. And Buck says 6,739 days, which translates to how many years, Buck? I don't have my time calculator on hand. I didn't get my quantum calculator charged up.
Your chrono calculator?
My chrono calculator. So Buck said that adds up to 18 years. Well, I'm afraid
I'll
you
take
guys...
your word for it, Buck, because I'm not going to add it up.
And then he says 19. No, 19. No, no one's ever seen what I mean from the age of 19. I made it up. Well, if you made it up and did the math and it added up to 16 years, you would have been correct. And Howard says, good song. Join with us in this.
I didn't think it was 20 years.
No, 16 years. So let me... Oh, Gordon. I already said the answer, Gordon.
Has it been more than 7 seconds since you said the answer?
Probably not. It probably hasn't been 7 seconds, so he's probably in there.
You know, YouTube has that 7-second delay.
Yeah. Buck says, wait a minute, how does Don have a num day? Because he commented. Yeah, Gordon. Like Donnie said, there is that 7-second delay, and that popped up only a couple seconds after I had said 16 years. So I'm going to give Gordon the point. 1 point for Gordon. Good thing you reminded me of that delay, Donnie, because I wouldn't have awarded him a point.
Never forget the delay.
Never forget the delay. Who do you fight for? We fight for the delay.
Never surrender. Never forget.
Never wait 7 seconds. Howard said, or Don said, it wouldn't last. Don't worry. Yeah, keep up. Keep giving us the quality comments, Don. You'll keep your crown, buddy. Buck says it's the Omega 13 device.
That's right.
What's the Omega 13 device? The delay?
No, I said never surrender, never forget.
Oh, that's from something called the Omega 13 device?
No, that's... Have you not ever seen Galaxy Quest, Jody?
Yeah, once. When it came out.
The Omega 13 device?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was all about.
It was supposed to be the ultimate weapon.
Oh, okay.
But supposedly in... You know, Galaxy Quest was a movie. They were supposed to all be actors that were in this series called Galaxy
Quest. The aliens thought the show was real.
Supposedly throughout the run of the series, they never actually told exactly what the Omega device did. So that was the running joke. Nobody knew what it did.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that movie since the days that it came out.
I love that movie.
I love a lot of movies too. I just don't watch stuff over again.
I do sometimes if I liked it enough.
And if I haven't seen it in 25 years or whatever it's been since that movie came out, 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm not likely to remember the little details. Buck says, go watch it again.
That's right.
I saw it already.
But it has Sigourney Weaver's cleavage in it. Come on.
Whatever. I can just look at the clips of that. Howard says, so got it. Just answer just as Jody says the answer. Well, like Donnie said, it wasn't before the 7 seconds. He wouldn't have heard me saying that. Gordon says, I was born in the year Doctor Who started, and it's me birthday Saturday.
Well, happy birthday, Gordon.
And then Buck says, go watch it again. Like I watched the movie through, the whole movie when it was new, and I've seen it like as it's been playing on TV and stuff, but not actually sit down and watched it. So Buck says it lets you repeat 13 seconds. The Omega 13 device? Is that what it means? It makes you repeat 13, like you go back 13 seconds in time so you can fix your mistakes, like
right.
Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time.
Exactly.
Buck says he saw your compressor kick off.
My compressor's not on.
Howard says, let's hope the aliens seen Star Trek and build us a starship. Yeah, like they did in Galaxy Quest, because they built the ship that they saw on the show, right? And then came in it. Yeah.
And they made all the controls and everything work just like they did in the show.
And Tim the Toolman Taylor. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's got a new sitcom on there. Mary and I watched the first bunch of episodes of it. It was pretty funny.
Oh, he's got a new one?
Yeah, it's called Grinding Gears or something like that. And he's got the guy who played Stifler, Sean William Scott's in it. So he owns like a auto shop, and he's like a car custom guy. And Stifler is one of his employees, and his daughter is the girl that was on that freaking Broke Girls show.
On the what show?
That show about the two broke girls.
Oh,
dark-haired one.
Yeah, Cat something.
Oh, there. Mary says shifting gears. There you go. Not grinding gears, shifting gears. Yeah, it's not a bad show. It's pretty good.
Kat Dennings, is that her name?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, she was in some of the Marvel movies.
Yeah, the Thor ones.
Yeah.
Howard says my phone's... I answered before I saw the others, but my phone's delay screws me most of the time. But if you forward if you're watching on YouTube and it's not live, you can scroll it to where it is now, and you won't have a delay. You'll have the same as everyone else, that 7-second delay. Because I'm looking in. I see your answer, Howard, but you didn't give me the right one, buddy. It was the wrong answer, man. It was 19 years or 16 years. 16 All right, let's get to the next one. Let's get to number 4. Number 4 is worth 3 points, you guys. So anyone that's behind, well, it's a tie with Donnie and Gordon. We each got 1. Two Broke Girls was the show's name. That's right.
Yeah, that was a good show.
Says, you know, the guy that played Billy, the black guy who was able to walk during Galaxy Quest, and after that, he got a motorcycle accident and was in wheelchair bound because he was the guy that was in NCIS. Oh, cool. Cool that didn't stop him from acting and continuing his career. NCIS New Orleans. Yeah, Two Broke Girls was the show. That's right. And she was in WandaVision too. Okay. Howard says it doesn't help. It's already live. Okay.
Like I said, Howard watches on Memorex.
He says my TV is a few seconds ahead of my phone. Yeah, mine's always like that too.
Yeah.
The TV gets the signal faster than the phone does.
Well, what's crazy is like I can have something playing on my computer. My son can have the same thing playing on his computer, and there'll be like 2 or 3 seconds difference between them.
Yeah,
Why?
it just depends on how fast your device loads it and processes it to get it started, right?
I guess.
And Buck says, by Grapthar's hammer, I shall avenge you. If that's from the movie, I probably didn't do the right voice because I'm not sure what voice I'm supposed to do. All right, guys, number 4 for 3 points.
Oh, 3 points.
Yeah. Like I said, the points increase in value. So for 3 points, you guys can pull ahead of Donnie and Gordon, but just this one. The first episode of Doctor Who was preempted for 80 seconds because of what breaking news story?
Oh, I have no idea.
There is no multiple choice.
I was going to say, wait, I'm getting water. Let me get back to the computer, but never mind because I don't know the answer to that one anyway.
So, what breaking news story caused the first episode of Doctor Who to be preempted for approximately 80 seconds?
I does not know.
Buck does.
Breaking news. The Doctor is now on.
That's right. Buck with 3 points. Boom. Kennedy. Trent's right behind him. Says JFK.
Really?
I know that sometimes when you see your comments on the YouTube chat, it might not be in the same order because people are hitting send at the same time. So something has to decide where to put it. So I'm going by what order they appear in on the StreamYard's chat right here, just in case it's one of those times. I always say Howard. Don says ditto. Buck says I got points. You got 3 of them. Yeah, JFK. Everybody knew the answer. Howard says Iron Man died.
I didn't know.
You're Iron Man. Three points for Buck, and he takes the lead with the first correct answer.
Buck says, wait, Howard, he did? So sad.
Yeah. I think he means Ozzy.
Iron Man.
Yeah. The original Iron Man.
Iron Man. I think Iron Man was around before Ozzy.
Well, yeah. The comic book was. Buck says, but still no YouTube number. Oh, well, I'll force more comments from you by asking more questions.
Yep. First appearance of Iron Man was 1960. I Googled that.
That's right. 1962.
Little bit before Ozzy bit the bat's head off.
Howard says, I quit. I'm a sore competitor. No.
I saw a video on TikTok of what's Ozzy's daughter's name?
Kelly.
Anyway, Kelly, yeah, Kelly. I saw a video on TikTok of Kelly's son He's like 3 years old, 4 years old,
Oh,
with
yeah?
this stuffed bat whose head is held on by Velcro, and he was pulling the bat's head off with his teeth. How great is that?
That's awesome. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That is awesome.
Buck says that was my theme song when I was ironing my uniform.
I am Iron Man.
You know, if General Electric or somebody got the right licensing, there's an opportunity to sell irons to more men.
Yeah.
Have it play the Iron Man song while you're ironing. Oh, so Don
Ironing
says to Buck,
clothes with my hand.
Don says Buck can have his points, but Buck says I'll take it when I want it, Don. And Howard says I meant Iron Man, not Ozzy. So you're talking like Robert Downey Jr.? Is that what you're talking about? It's RDJ RIP? Robert Downey Jr. has passed away. Comic book Iron Man. Okay, so Iron Man dies in the comic book? I
He
don't
died in the
understand what's
movies too,
happening.
didn't he?
Yeah, okay. I guess, yeah. He's talking about the movie. The Avengers Endgame movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Iron Man died. See, I forgot about that. You know how many times I watched that movie, Endgame?
Once.
Good guess. Yep. Good guess.
That wasn't a
Once.
guess. You said you only watch most movies one time.
That's
See,
right.
I pay attention, Jody.
My favorite movie of all time is Terminator 2, and I've seen it like probably 4 times. I've seen
I don't
Star
know.
Trek Generations like 3 times, or sorry, Star Trek First Contact like 3 times, and that's
There's
best
some
Star Trek
movies
movie.
that I just really enjoy watching, like Galaxy Quest.
Mm-hmm. After
Anytime
I've
I
seen
see
something
Galaxy
a couple
Quest is
times, I
on,
don't.
I watch it.
Yeah. No, after I see something more than 2 or 3 times, I don't get any enjoyment out of it anymore. It's like, I already saw this.
Yeah, but Galaxy Quest is not one of those movies you're watching completely for the storyline. It's just fun.
Yeah. So Buck says he's talking about the movie End of the Game, and Howard says, no, god damn it, NVM. Not sure what NVM is.
Never mind.
Buck says I'll be back.
I'll be back. That's the wrong movie.
The parents are
Wrong
dead.
movie, Buck.
That was not your stepmother. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Howard says, I'm going back to modeling. I'm not getting anything done. Buck says, seeing Tim Allen do William Shatner is hilarious. All right, let's get to the next one here. Number 4. Also, 3 points.
3 points.
3 points.
The stakes are getting higher.
They are. Okay, so
I hope they
despite
don't get too high. I like stakes, and if I can't reach them, that would be sad.
the steaks are on top of the fridge, Donnie. Oh, shit.
Right?
Buck says D. Holy shit, Buck. I haven't even asked a question yet.
Buck don't waste no time.
Despite being considered the most British sci-fi ever, the BBC's head of drama, who came up with the idea and the character and his use of a time machine to travel on adventures, Sidney Newman, was from where? A. USA. B. Italy. C. Japan. D. Canada.
I don't know that one either. Canada?
Buck says D. Yeah, the where was that? The BBC's head of drama, who came up with the character and his use of a time machine to travel on adventures, Sidney Newman, was from where? Buck says Canada. Cam says Canada. Howard says cows are always eating weed here, playing cards, and stakes have never been higher. Donnie says Canada?
I think. I don't know.
Buck says that was supposed to be Canada. Well, Buck, you said D before I even asked it.
Yeah, Buck,
But
you got to stick
also-
with your wrong answer.
But he also was the first one right after that. Right after I did, I actually asked the question, and I knew that he meant Kabulnada. So yeah, Buck got that one. With Kabulnada. I don't want to give it to you for saying that because I haven't asked the question yet. That was just a lucky guess. So I'm not going to let you off on a bucknicality for that one. But you do get the 3 points because yes, it was Kabulnada. Buck's got 6, you guys.
I know.
Don's got 1. Gordon's got 1. There's 2 questions that nobody even gave me a correct answer for so far. But those were just worth 1 point anyway, so it don't matter. You guys can catch on this. Buck says, I'm psycho. I mean psychic. Or no, he means paycheck. Oh, you're paycheck? I thought you were married, though.
I think he was right the first time.
Psycho?
He's psycho.
Call me psycho, psychic. That'd be a good name for a supervillain. The Psycho Tick. I know there's already a guy called the Tick, but if there wasn't, it could be the Psycho Tick and he'd be psychotic.
Spoon. Did you ever watch The Tick?
Oh, yeah. Spoon. There's trouble afoot, Arthur. Yeah, the Tick.
I need a catchphrase.
I never watched the live action series, but I used to love the cartoon.
I never watched the live action either.
Buck says, I'm running away with it, and I will get no more right. Don't be so sure, Buck. You might.
Well, if he's running away with it, all we got to do is wait a minute. He'll get tired, and then we'll all catch him.
And Howard says, in the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey, butane in my veins, and I'm out to get the junkie with the plastic eyeballs, spray paint the vegetables, dog food skulls with the beefcake pantyhose. Howard says I'm a loser. Howard says I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? Never saw the Tick.
Song too.
Yeah, Beck is pretty good, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Howard says I never saw the Tick.
The Tick was
I never
good.
saw the new ones, but yeah, the cartoon. It's real funny. It's
and the Mothman.
Yeah, Arthur the Moth. And there's the villains were like the deadly bulb, and he had like a light bulb for a head.
Yeah.
Something like that. And he had like a pig for a foot.
Oh, I love that.
And he's like, well, how come you're not called yourself Pigfoot? And he's like, it's not about the pig on my leg, it's about being the deadly bulb. They're so stupid.
That's what made it good, though.
Yeah, it was funny. It was hilarious. All right, Buck's in the lead. Donnie and Gordon each got one. Okay, I'm sorry. There's only been one question that I didn't get a correct answer on. So I've got 4 scores out of 6.
Yeah, nobody
5
answered the
questions.
first one, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Correctly.
Steven's out of here.
Later, Steven.
Have a good night, Steven. Thanks for tuning in for a little while before you head off to the great sleep. Oh, no, you like just going to bed for the night is what I mean. That sounded bad. It's not what I meant. Not that great sleep. Good night, Steven. Buck says, be careful, Donnie. That saber is Sonic.
It is. Seems appropriate on Doctor Who trivia.
There you go. That's what I meant to say, Buck. Yeah, the land of Nod. Off to the land of Nod.
Is there a sheriff of Nod?
Yeah, but he's in the ham.
Ah.
Buck says, score 4 and 7 years ago. Good night, Steven. Everyone's saying good night. Okay, guys, number 5.
Is alive.
Eggnog. No, disassemble question number 5. Question number 5, alive. Okay, so there's been a lot of aliens depicted over the years on Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
How many alien species have been depicted so far in the series? Is it A, over 500, B, over 200, C, over 1,000, or D, over 50? Howard says, I got my Orville done. I bought a mini model off the Amazon. Cool, man. I hope you show us in the Discords. Buck says, C, over 1,000.
I don't think it's been that many.
Howard says, good ones or the very bad costumed ones? Especially the bad costumed ones.
What do you mean? We're all
All of
bad
them.
costumes.
Yeah, all of them.
That's what
How
made
many-
Doctor Who enjoyable.
Yeah. How many different aliens have been depicted so far in the series? At least 500, at least 200, at least 1,000, or at least 50?
I'd say at least 200. That would be my guess. At least 200.
Buck says, and the Alec ones. Cameron says the hundreds, at least 100. What are you saying here, Cam? Are you saying it's over 500, over 200, over 1,000, or over 50? Buck says B, over 200. Yes, technically 1,500 is over 200, but that's not what we're going for. Buck says B, and then Buck says A, and then Buck says D.
Now, are we talking individual different species of aliens, or does that include different versions of the same alien?
I don't know, man. Just said in the article. It just said in the article that over this many aliens have been depicted. Because it was talking about, so the original creator had ideas. They're like, look, man, and they got upset about this because the producer said, screw you. But they said, I don't want like certain things. He's like, I don't want aliens to have like bug looking eyes, right? And he's like, I don't want the aliens to be robots. And they ended up doing both of those things. The guy was pretty upset about it. Apparently, a lot of the aliens have been depicted with like buggy eyes.
Yeah, there's been a few.
Yeah. So the original,
and a few different robots.
yeah. So I guess it said in the article, Sid Newman had a falling out with the producers about it, and eventually left the BBC.
Yeah, and there was the Cybermen. Oh, what was the ones called that were on the like robot Santa Claus thing? Oh, what were those called? Can't remember.
Howard says it's over 9,000. Wait, that's a wow World of Warcraft achievement? Wow. Buck says covered all the bases.
That's also a power level on Dragon Ball Z. He's over 9,000.
So yeah, Cam said 100s, and what he meant was over 200. It's in the hundreds.
That's my guess.
Yeah. Cam, you got it. Cam, you're on the board. 3 points, buddy. 3 points for Cam. Gordon's in there too. He said the same thing. I saw it a while ago. Cam was in there first. Buck says overtime.
Overtime who?
Oh, you're past 10 o'clock.
Past 9 o'clock.
Or, well, it's 10 for me, 9 for you.
I always go past 9 o'clock on Monday nights.
Yeah, because it's 11 for me. I might have misread Buck's comment there. I may have misinterpreted that. Because he just says, overtime. Howard says, that's where it originally was, but that's where most World of Warcraft achievements were, all the Easter eggs. I think he means World of Warcraft when he's saying wow. Because if he doesn't,
he used to play World of Warcraft.
I don't know. Buck says, wait, that's not my dude, Donnie.
Okay. Are you drinking dew, Buck?
You might be drinking dew with a little thinner in it. Did you put some thinner in your coffee like I did the other day? I'm going to thin this out a little bit here. I'm going to spray some of this kick around my tongue.
Did you put thinner in your coffee, Jody?
I did on Friday night. On the Friday stream. I was thinning it down.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because we were talking about the 40 Creek Honey Spike, and you were talking about Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
Buck says, I played World of Warcraft for an hour or so. He says, I meant Mountain Dew. You're not drinking Mountain Dew?
No, I'm drinking water.
That's what they make Mountain Dew out of.
It is. One of the many ingredients. Probably the only ingredient in Mountain Dew that's actually good for you.
How much mountain's in that stuff?
You don't want to know.
What are these rocks in my soda? Mountain Dew, now with more mountain. Howard says, how did that taste? How did what taste? My coffee with thinner? Tasted pretty good.
Bet it had a kick.
40 Creek. 40 Creek for thinner. All right, let's get to the next.
See you,
one.
Gordon.
Take care, Gordon. Have a good night, buddy. 3 a.m. Yeah, Gordon's in the UK. Buck says, are you okay? Do you need interventions? Howard says, Dolly Parton's Sweet Mountain Dew.
Dolly Parton
All right,
sweat.
guys. Yeah, that's what they make it out of. The sweat from underneath her boob. Okay, this one is another 3 points.
Wow, I think you just ruined Mountain Dew, Jody.
Oh yeah? It could be worse sweat than that.
Yeah, it could.
Question 6 for 3 points. So, the show was created originally to help teach kids about history in an entertaining way, as many episodes were set in the past. No pun intended there, but who were the Doctor's original 3 companions? So I'll give you guys some
I can't
choices.
remember their names.
Well, the names aren't specific. I'll tell you what the choices are. Who were the Doctor's original 3 companions? So we got A policeman, a criminal, and a kid. And we got B, a nurse, a soldier, and a dog. And option C is a dog, a bird, and a fish. And D is a science teacher, a history teacher, and his granddaughter. Donnie says D. Howard says some dumb woman, an idiot ass hat, and a kid that was his daughter. It was his granddaughter.
It's not completely wrong, though.
Apparently. Buck says, gotta has a dog. Gotta has a dog. So Buck went for B, a nurse, a soldier, and a dog. Because he gotta has a dog. Before they came out with K9, the robot dog.
K9 was cool.
So in one of the things I was reading, I didn't make it one of my questions, but originally they wanted to have a guy in a robot dog suit, but still walking upright as the robot dog. And they said, no, that's going to look too stupid. So somebody made the remote control robot dog for them.
Thank goodness they did.
The correct answer from Donnie Daughtry is D for Donnie Daughtry. And yep, like Howard said, a history teacher, some dumb one, a science teacher, some asshat, an idiot asshat, and a kid that was his daughter, granddaughter, but close enough. Donnie was in there first, though, so I changed Donnie's 1 to a 4. Donnie's got 4. Buck's still in the lead. Only answered 1 question. He's still in the lead. No, Buck answered 2 questions. Sorry, 2 questions. 2 3-point questions.
Is Mary okay?
Yeah, Mary's all right. The pharmacy did not fulfill the prescription for the inhaler today. So she's got to wait till tomorrow.
Were they out or something?
No, stupid doctor hasn't sent it out.
Don't you love it when that happens?
Buck says, by the way, if you can't keep score and win, you can't keep score. Well, I'm keeping score all right. I just
If you can't keep score and win, you're not cheating right.
Which one was that? That was only number 6. That was only number 6. We got a few more. I'm going to pick it up. Let's see where you're at, Donnie. Get that light box in.
Yeah, I had a
Doing some little touch-ups.
little super glue leak there. I can finish fixing that later, though. But I got that light box in.
That looks good. Okay, it was just hang. I was like, why is there a wire coming out of one of the windows? It's just sitting
Yeah,
there.
it was just hanging there. But there you go.
Buck says, oh no, the lights went out in Tennessee. Trent's out of here. Good night, Trent.
Night, Trent.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Let's see.
I'm going to link those up and link the others up.
Yep.
Buck says, that's the night the lights went out in Tennessee. Oh, me. Number 7. This time, 4 points. 4 points for number 7, you guys. You can pass Buck. Well, Donnie could pass Buck. And Cam could pass Buck if they get this correct.
No pressure.
Buck says golf. That's the night they hung an innocent man. Golf. What does TARDIS stand for?
Oh, I know this one.
Give you your options. Let me give you your options. A, what does TARDIS stand for? Temporal Automated Redirected Destination Integrated System. Time and relative dimension in space. Time articulated reverse drive induction system. Or D, turbulent atomic reduction displacement intervention station.
Easy for you to say.
Not that easy. Donnie says B, time and relative dimension in space. Buck says C, time articulated reverse drive induction system. Turd burglar. So I had to try to come up with something that sounded a little bit plausible that those initials could stand for.
Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all the red ones.
So you got 3 of each wire there that you're linking together?
Yeah. I'm trying to get the ones linked together for the other half and then put the two halves together.
Okay. So Buck said turd burglar, also known as Ian. And Howard's answer is time all retards do is shit. So I'll give you those options again because I worked hard at thinking of these acronyms, so I want to read them again. Is it A, temporal automated redirected destination integrated system? Which kind of makes sense. Time and relative dimension in space. Time articulated reverse drive induction system, or turbulent atomic reduction displacement intervention station. Oh yeah, Donnie got it. It's B, time and relative dimension in space. Donnie gets 4. Donnie, you got 8.
That was an easy one.
Yeah, that was an easy one. If you knew the answer.
True.
Buck says, just think the three amigos are over the Atlantic. Yeah, they're over there right now. Or what Alex Race does. Cam says, good job on that. You like my fake answers there, Cam? Took me
Yeah, those were good.
Think of those words. Well, I wanted it to sound like it makes sense. All right. Temporal automated redirected destination integrated system. Yeah, man. That's what it is.
See, there was your mistake because Doctor Who don't make sense.
Oh.
It's not supposed to.
Buck says, I just realized Donnie has an advantage. He's in the future by 7 seconds. Buck says, I was going to guess B when you read it. Cam says, look at that shiny crown I'm wearing. Ooh, Cam got the #1 spot. Nice. Said Donnie answered before you finished. You know, Buck might have a point. He didn't answer before I finished on here.
I answered before you finished all the options because you already said the right option.
Yeah, but as you were giving me that answer, they hadn't even heard them yet.
Technicality.
Bucknicality. I gets no crone. Buck says, I gets no crone. Don't worry, Buck, you'll get this one. For 4 points. 4 points. What is the title of the 50th anniversary episode, which was the world's biggest TV drama simulcast that aired in 98 countries? Was it A, The Doctor Is In? Was it B, An Apple a Day? Was it C, A Doctor for the Doctor? Or was it D, The Day of the Doctor?
That's an easy one too, but I'll let somebody else answer it.
Just wait 7 seconds.
They say I cheated, so I will answer this one.
Just wait a few seconds. Let them give me a bunch of wrong answers first. Then you can answer it. Buck says A. Howard says, that's why I like giving hard-ass questions. My questions are pretty hard too, man. Buck says A. Howard says D. The Day of the Doctor. Buck says B. An Apple a Day. C, and D. Buck's trying to play the board here and cover all the bases.
He is. I agree with Howard.
Howard, the first one in there, though. First one with the correct answer. 4 points for Howard. Yes, the day of the doctor.
I got to do a little
one sounded plausible, though.
I got some super glue in there that I'm going to have to sand down to get that nose cone all the way on.
Just stopping it from shimmying all the way up in there?
Yeah.
Not too bad. I bet you if you bang it down on the table there a couple times, it'll push itself.
I'm not going to try that, though.
Ah, come on. Smashy, smashy. Oh, Buck took Cam's crown. Cam's did the day of the doctor, but he wasn't as fast as Howard.
But that's the front part.
That looks excellent. Weird how much the little window dividers you got on the one side there that's printed from the 3D ladder. It's funny how much red it reflects out of there. It almost makes it look like you got a red light in there. But I know.
I might have
just a certain angle, right? Only when
try
you're
to brush some white paint down in there.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But it's only when you look at it on an angle. When you look straight in, you don't see it.
Yeah, and you can see the black on this side.
Mm-hmm. Cam says, looks awesome, Donnie.
Thank you, Cam.
Buck says, bang your model.
No.
Cool, man.
I don't think using a hammer on resin would be a good idea.
No, don't use a hammer. Just pick up the thing and bang the nose down on the desk.
That doesn't sound like a good idea either.
Buck says it should be red and green for port and starboard.
Oh, one of my little pins is missing. Oh, well.
I'm sure it's around on your bench somewhere.
Probably.
Oh, Buck says he sees it. It's over there.
It's over there? Oh, okay. Thank you, Buck.
All right. Buck always knows where everything is. That's awesome.
He does. It's always over there.
Mm-hmm. And if it's not, then it's under that.
If it's not over there, then it's over there.
Yeah. Oh, look at all those wires.
Spaghetti.
So you're testing the different sections here?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this together
and then out.
This.
Are those sections all going to be linked together, or some of the different colors, different voltages? You're using all 12
all
volt
12 volt.
Right?
Yeah, they're all 12 volt. Dang it.
Howard says, everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. You're in. When you're in. Living the dream.
Is that something I should know?
That's from the Lego movie.
Oh. Do I have to do homework if I say I've never watched the Lego movie?
Nope. Because if you don't have little kids, then there's no reason that you should have ever watched it.
I haven't.
My daughter was the right age when it came out, so watched that one at least 2 or 3 times.
At least. Sounds like maybe too many times.
Well, let me tell you one thing. I know more facts about Tinkerbell than I do about Doctor Who.
When my daughter was growing up, her thing was Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that movie so many times.
My kid's a little bit younger, so Lilo and Stitch was before her time.
I actually liked Lilo and Stitch until
I
about
liked a lot of those movies.
Yeah, until about the 50th time I watched it.
Mm-hmm. I like the Lego movie too. It was good.
Fucking love the Lego movie.
Good night, bird.
Good night, Tori.
Oh, good night, eh? Going to bed, boys. Want to say good night to the oh, sweet guy. Later, buddy.
Why is this side not working? Oh, because the wire came out.
Oh. I like those wires there with those connectors like you have. I have that on mine too. The thing that
I love these.
That I got that Todd sent me.
I didn't even know these existed. I just had the little alligator clip ones.
Yeah.
And Todd was talking about these on the stream one night. So I looked them up and bought a set of them, and dude, they're awesome.
And if you're just got like a small single wire, it pulls it right inside that little sleeve and it insulates it from contacting the other side, right?
Yeah. It'll still contact the other side if you're not careful. But there's half the ship.
Cool. Howard says, I call BS. I watched it and I was over 40 and had no kids. Well, yeah, it's a good movie. It's made for everyone. Let me see. Buck says, that's funny. I think YouTube blocked adult watched.
Huh?
I don't see any comment here that says that. StreamYards didn't let it in. Cam says good night to Tori. Howard says I watched the Power Rangers and the Transformers movie when I was older than the kids.
Oh, no. No Power Rangers.
Buck says good night, Tori, you noisy monster. You didn't hear him tonight. He's been quiet tonight.
He has.
Buck says, yeah, YouTube blocked it. Donnie's
YouTube
making spaghetti.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess Buck made a lewd comment.
Lighted spaghetti.
Buck's in there making unsavory statements that YouTube doesn't approve of. No, I did not threaten the bird with anything. He's just been quiet and snuggly most of the day today.
Well, Buck, you're a mod on my channel, so if it blocked your comment, you could unblock it.
Howard says, I'd rather watch Power Rangers over Teletubbies. Well, yeah.
You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there.
Teletubbies would probably rather watch Power Rangers.
Teletubbies should be banned.
Yeah, Teletubbies shouldn't have ever been a thing on TV.
Teletubbies should be stepped on by Barney, and then Barney should be banned.
Buck says, wasn't lewd at all, yet the AI stopped. Yeah, I know. They've done that to me, too.
Actually, it's probably not even AI. It's probably just an algorithm. Do not let them say this.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes it's things that you would never think, like, why is it blocking that? Like, what was the thing I commented a couple weeks ago when it didn't go through? I was like, seriously? It's not even dirty or offensive at all or anything. And there was no reason for it to be
Yeah,
held
I
back.
remember that, but I don't remember what it was.
Howard says Teletubbies were the illegitimate children of Barney. Oopsie. Oopsie, boopsie.
Victoria is upset now. She does not want to go to
yeah,
bed.
because he's been put in the cage now, so. And he can hear us talking, so he's like, hey, why am I in here when you guys are still hanging out partying? All right, let's see if I can get a couple more in here before the end, so we can give other people a chance to pass Donnie. Donnie's in the lead with 8 points. Buck's got
I'm in the lead?
Yeah, man. Because the last question was worth 4 points.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, number 9. What iconic piece was an accident on the part of the costume department, but turned out to be a signature look for the 4th Doctor?
Oh, I know this one too, I think.
No multiple choice this time. Didn't hold that one back, Buck. See, we can say this stuff, but you can't say the word massage or something like that. It's like stupid. Lingerie. It'll block that.
I want to know what comment got held back.
I don't know. Sonic screwdrivers. So, what iconic piece was an accident on the part of the costume department, but got a signature look for the 4th Doctor? Donnie says the scarf. Howard says the scarf. Cam says the scarf. Buck says rutabaga.
I was just looking back in the comments on my YouTube channel. I don't see anything blocked.
Buck says if I was on the PC, I would unlock it.
I don't see anything blocked. You know, because it usually shows it grayed out. You know, the person that owns the channel or moderators can see it, but everybody else can't. But I don't see it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that's been blocked, Buck, unless it's just not showing it at all.
So everyone's saying scarf. Buck said sonic screwdrivers at first. Yeah, scarf. And I noticed that you waited until a couple other answers popped up before you answered, Donnie.
I did. And it usually shows in StreamYard too if one's been blocked, and I don't see it there either.
Interesting.
That is weird. You know, because I've approved them like during the Friday night stream if something gets blocked. it'll put it in StreamYards, and it'll be grayed out, and it'll say, approve or disapprove, and I'll just hit approve. But it's not even in here.
Buck says, weird, I don't see it anymore. It got totally removed.
That is weird. Anyway,
Donnie, that was worth 4, and you had 8 points, so you got 12 now.
12 points.
And I hope nobody gets mad at me because Donnie didn't answer until other people put an answer up there. He waited at least 7 seconds. YouTube hates me, Buck says. Or no, Buck says YouTube hates someone. Yes, it was the long stripy scarf.
Yeah, if I remember right, they asked some woman to make the scarf, and then she just made that big old long.
Yeah, because they gave her a whole big supply of wool,
and she used it all.
She used all of it. And then the guy was like, "Nice." He's like, "Cool." He liked it, and he wore it.
Tom Baker.
That's right. The 4th Doctor.
The best Doctor. And no, that's not my opinion. That's a fact.
All right. So we're moving up. This one's 5 points.
5
points. You guys ready? Howard says Tom Baker went through too many assistants.
He did go through a few. He was also the Doctor for a good while. So
yeah. Buck says Frodo. No, Buck, not yet-o. So the episode Mission to the Unknown that aired in 1965 is the only episode not to feature what character?
The only episode not to feature this character?
Yep.
Is the TARDIS considered a character?
Nope.
It would have to be the Doctor then.
Buck says the nurse.
Or are you talking about a character from then?
From 1965, yeah.
Oh.
The episode in 1965, Mission to the Unknown, is the the only episode not to feature what character? Howard says Jean Roddenberry. Cam says Doctor Who. And Buck says, or the Doctor. That's right. Yeah, the Doctor. Cam was in there first. Because Buck said the nurse. Cam, you get 5 points for that one, buddy. That brings you up to 8. You're only 4 behind Donnie. You're ahead of Buck by 2. And Howard's at 4. And the next one is also worth 5, so it's anybody's game still. Robert Picardo. Yeah, I believe Bucknically, you're correct, because no, Robert Picardo was not in that episode, but
But it's not the only episode that he wasn't in.
that's right. He was in 0 episodes. Unless he's in some of the new ones. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he is. Cam says, sweet, almost winning. Almost winning. All right, we're getting short on time. I'm going to pick the better ones here.
Just remember, being second only means you lost first.
Being second only means you beat the losers.
You're the first loser.
Buck says, if Howard gets one more, I'll ice. Howard needs to get more, man. He's not winning. Donnie's winning. Second place is the first lower. Buck probably means loser. Second place is the first loser.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Here's an interesting one. Thanks, baby. Thanks, Mary. This one has a bonus tacked onto it.
Okay.
Okay. So for 5 points, between 1967 and 1978, the BBC archive was partially cleared out and 97 of the episodes were lost. But in 2013, a TV relay station in what country found and recovered 9 of those episodes?
Oh, I remember reading about that, but I don't remember where it was at.
Howard says, I quit. I'm trying to model. But yet you still keep answering. Buck says he smells burnt toast.
Yeah, I can't
And
remember.
he found them. Buck found them. Oh, Buck found the missing episodes.
Oh, okay.
Howard says Australia. Buck says Newfoundland. And yeah, no multiple choice for this one, you guys. So for 5 points, what country found and recovered 9 of the missing 97 episodes? I see your keyboard, Donnie. I see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to know because I couldn't remember.
Buck says Ireland. That's a pretty good guess.
It's not right, though.
So it was in 2013. I won't be accepting any answers from you in the chat, Donnie, since I saw you Googling it.
Yeah, I had no idea. I told you I had no idea.
Buck says Ireland. Only another 140-ish countries to go. Scotland. Keep going, Buck. Try and work your way down the alphabet a little. All right, so unless you already know this one, you're probably not going to know it. Donnie Googled it. Cam has
I
no
did. I had to know. I couldn't remember.
Howard's guessing Austria. Buck's guessing Germany. Buck's guessing Zimbabwe. He's getting closer.
He is.
Howard says New Zealand. Buck's warming up in Zimbabwe. Zimmy Bubba way. Hey, Zimmy Bubba way. It's Nigeria. The answer is Nigeria. Oh, Buck getting South Africa in there. We're running low on time, Buck. We only got a couple minutes. Yeah, Nigeria. No points for that, but you guys have a chance of getting 3 for the bonus question. Okay. So in the question, I said there was 97 episodes that were lost. How many episodes in total have been produced?
Oh God. I ain't even gonna begin to try to answer that one.
I'll take the closest within 20.
Because there's like, see, there were 16 years they didn't make it. So there's been like 45 years of Doctor Who made.
Mm.
Good Lord, that's
one.
a lot of episodes.
A few more than one, Howard. Cam's saying 578. That's not within 20. I don't think it includes movies, Howard. It didn't say anything about the movies. Just that it just was how many episodes. So he says not just one. I guess there's been one movie. I don't know.
No, there's been a few.
Okay. So yeah, within 20 either way, how many total episodes have been produced? Buck says, should I Google how many Doctor Who's? That's not one of my questions, and we don't have time for it anyways. I still got a few more, but we'll have to skip. The answer is Cam, you were close, man. You were only off by like 300. It's 871.
Wow. I knew it was a lot.
871 episodes were produced until whenever that article that I was reading was made, which is less than a year old. So there's probably more than that now, but at the time that article was published, there was 871. No points. No points.
No points.
Buck said I said 728, but that's not within 20.
He did say within 20, but
Yeah. Cam was off by 300. I didn't see where Howard's. Oh, yeah, he did say that. I didn't see that one, Buck. Sorry. Buck was the first one in there with a guess saying 728. I didn't notice it.
shame on you, Jody.
Yes. Shame on me. Shame, shame.
I'm just going to tack this because I don't know if I need to trim it.
Yes, Buck says, but I was closer than Cam. I want my lack of recognition.
His lack of recognition.
I got a bunch more, but maybe we can save them for next week.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna try this out and see how it works, and then I'm gonna.
I'll throw them in with the next batch. And as I keep all my notes here that I make, I can eventually just start recycling them after a couple months, and you guys aren't going to notice it.
Right?
Just mix them up and start making random categories once I collect enough questions. Because I'm not like looking at Doctor Who trivia thing online and then copying their questions. I'm reading articles and facts and things like that, and then I'm writing my own questions based on what I've read.
You know what this is going to end up resulting in, don't you?
Copyright.
Jody's going to be smarter than the rest of us.
Buck says Doctor Who was on Orville. Yeah. Doctor Who was on Donnie's Orville stream.
Yeah. The TARDIS was on an episode of Strange New Worlds.
Strange New Worlds, yeah. I saw that. It was all in the background there. I didn't see it while I was watching the episode, but I saw it the next day on that show that talks about the show. That's awesome, dude.
It's okay.
A little bit of light block. That bridge module is not glued in there. You can still light paint the inside, right?
Yeah, but I don't like the way you can see the lights through the windows. I need to figure out a better positioning for the lights. That's why I didn't glue that down good. I just tacked it.
Just diffuse them. What are you going to put in the windows? Are you going to fill them with like resin or something?
Yeah, I'm going to fill them with solar res.
So don't use clear solar res. You can tint that stuff, eh? Have like a drop of white or something so it diffuses the light.
I might try that. Because I don't really
Because
like
you can get resin tints, and I'm pretty sure I don't see any reason why you can't get it for the solar res. I'm just guessing here. I don't have experience at this stuff. I haven't used solar res at all yet. But what I use, like I'll use like clear glue or something, but I'll put like a drop of white into it and mix it up so that when it dries, it's not just clear, it's a little bit white.
I'll have to try that. This
I don't know, you can do some research and see if you can just tint your solar res with whatever. Ask around the other guys on Discord. The other HTM guys probably know more about it than me, but that's what I would try to do. Or you can use clear and then just put something behind it to diffuse it, right? Like parchment paper or a piece of that styrofoam packing bag stuff or whatever. Couple layers of milk jug. Something like that. And if you don't have something white like a milk jug, you can take clear plastic and just sand the hell out of it and scuff it up so it's white. And that
yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, or just paint it white. Whatever. There's lots of things you can do. Lots of things. But you need something that's going to curve around and match the contour of the inside of that, right?
Yeah.
So if you're putting resin in each individual window anyways.
Yeah, I like the way that front window looks.
Yeah, man. It looks totally cool.
That's clear 3D printed resin.
Okay. But it's not perfectly optically clear though.
No, it's not.
So it diffuses pretty nicely.
Yeah, it has print lines in it, which you can get rid of by sanding and spraying with clear coat, but I don't want it clear, so.
Yeah. And you're not going to see those print lines unless you look at it with a magnifying glass, because when you have it on display, the light's going to be on, right?
Yeah.
You don't see that when the lights are on.
I'm just wondering if I could put the lights on the bottom of this bridge module instead of down there shining
Oh.
up and have them shining down.
Yeah. Where are they now?
Right now,
They're on the inside of the main part,
yeah,
shining up.
they're right there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, shine them down.
If I take this off and glue it here.
Oh, right on. It's not even in there yet. Perfect.
Yeah.
So Buck and Cam are saying it looks great. Cameron says you can do a mixed trivia night of leftover trivia questions. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. The trivia subject tonight is leftovers.
Buck says, I see a resin door and I want to paint it black. And then he's asking, are the right side lights out again?
Oh, no, none of these lights are
on.
on.
Yeah, he's only testing the bridge dome there right now.
Yeah. If I put that back in. I could tack those to that. And that might work.
But now it's not lighting up your bridge windows anymore?
No, I'd have to put some lights on top of it to light the bridge windows. No, that's not working. I don't know. I'll figure it out another time.
No, you'd have to paint the whole inside of that white. Oh, I think because it probably just fell down when you put it in there.
Probably. It fell in the hole.
Yeah. That's why you couldn't see it.
Also,
The
there's
piece of
nothing right
putty
here
or
to reflect it now because there's a hole.
Yeah. Stick it on there with a piece of putty or a piece of tape or something rolled up just for a second.
Yeah, I don't have. Just tape.
I think you're better off to leave it on the bottom and defuse the windows.
Probably.
There, yeah. This way you'll be able to see how it looks. It'll stay there, at least for a second or two until you can look at it.
Not great.
Yeah,
But
so,
it's shining out the bottom on the desk.
Yeah. So you need something in the inside reflecting it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can put a white cover over that and that'll probably do it, but then that means you have to add more lights for the bridge, right?
Yeah.
And the way you had it before, you wouldn't have had to. It was lighting everything up just nicely.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I'd go with diffusement.
I'll have to play with that. But Buck said, ooh, piece of candy.
Leftovers like meatloaf? Cam says, I love leftover meatloaf.
Same. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jody, for producing.
You're welcome, buddy.
Let me hop over here. Let's see. Tomorrow night we got Keith at 6 Central working on Jack Sparrow's pirate ship. And then at 8 Central we got Buck working on the not Lego, not Hogwarts Castle. And then Wednesday night we've got Woody Wednesday at 6 o'clock Central. And then Thursday night, we've got Jordan working on, I don't know, is Jordan won't stream this week. He's gone to Telford.
Is your keyboard on a swing? What's it doing?
It's on a little slide out tray.
Why is it moving back and forth?
Oh, because I was sitting here rocking in my chair.
Okay.
Reading all this out.
Okay.
Jordan won't stream this week, will he? Because he's at
They're gonna
Telford.
they're gonna be on Wayne's afternoon stream, which
Yeah,
we
so-
see I think anywhere between 1 in the afternoon. I don't know. Usually when I'm watching Wayne's stream, I don't get to watch it all because it's time for me to go. But he's on earlier in the afternoon.
Yeah,
So
I don't ever get to
also
see Wayne
probably
stream either. It's when I'm at work.
yeah. So
But
we'll
okay,
have to watch it
so-
on the replay. But we'll be
So
able to watch it on the replay.
Jordan, Todd, and Ian will be on Wayne's stream Thursday afternoon. If anybody
World of
watches the
Wayne.
Wayne stream. Yep, World of Wayne.
Mhm.
Friday night we'll have the HTM stream minus 3 people. Well, minus 2 people. Jordan's never there anyway.
Yeah. Todd said they might join in for a little bit. He said they were
Oh,
bringing
did he?
equipment. Yeah, he said they might if they have time or a chance. They might hop on.
Sweet.
It'll be late. It'll be late for them, but they're night owls anyway.
Right. Especially Todd.
Yeah.
Then Saturday, are you streaming before, Andrew?
Yeah, I think since Andrew said that he's gonna take the weekend off again because
Oh, did he?
he's gonna be busy that Saturday. He was saying that in the chat. I think on last night's Sunday Fun Day stream, he was saying that he wouldn't be going Saturday, so I think I'm gonna start probably like 8:00, 7:30, 8:00, something like that.
Eastern time?
Yeah, Eastern. I'll set it up there and I'll let everybody know. I'll put notices in Discord.
I think he was saying that he wasn't going to stream because of the World Series, right?
No, that was the past weekend. That was this
okay.
weekend.
I was going to say because they got beat in the World Series, so that ain't going to happen.
Yeah. I'll have to clarify it with him, but I thought he was saying something last night in the stream about not being on this Saturday.
Could be. I haven't got to listen to the Sunday stream yet. But anyway, and then let's see. Then we have the Sunday stream at 3:00 Central. And then back to Monday. So a whole week of HTM minus 1 day this week. But they'll be on Wayne's World. So, but anyway, I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Like and subscribe if you want. And I will see you tomorrow night in the comments on Keith and Buck's stream. So have a good one, everyone. I'll catch you later.